So mesmerizing, elegant, incredible. That's how people have described Shen Yun.
Millions have seen it, and that number will grow this weekend with 2 shows in Omaha.
And Loren McCure is with the group that brings Shen Yun to Omaha.
Yes.
Nice to have you here,
Loren. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Very pleased to be here.
I guess, what is the Shen Yun Performing Arts?
Well, Shen Yun was created in 2006 in New York City by a group of artists that wanted to revive the traditional Chinese culture. So it's like 5,000 years of various artistic traditions and so forth that have really taken a beating in the last 100 years, you know, wars, communist takeover. And unfortunately, the current government in China wants to control everything, censor everything. So to really revive the Chinese culture, they felt they had to do it in a free country like the U.S. And they felt that music and dance would be the way to do it because that's accessible to everybody.
Why did you want to bring this show back? It was here 4 years ago?
Oh, well, we'd like to bring Shen Yun to Omaha every year. They do a worldwide tour every year, completely new program. But our problem is that Shen Yun's very busy. Our beautiful Orpheum Theater is busy. So we just have to find a time when it fits together.
Yeah, as we look at this video right now, it's described as an explosion of color and sound. What are some of the more special features or elements in this show?
Well, as you see, everything you see, the backdrops, the costumes, the choreography of the dances, those are all original. And, but they are based on, you know, traditional Chinese artistic principles and so forth.
Even the animation of the background to me adds a layer. It makes it so much bigger than just the dancers there on the stage.
Exactly. That's a whole separate group of artists that are computer animation artists. And the remarkable thing to me is how they can coordinate, you know, the backgrounds and the dancers together.
Yeah, and it was just a few years ago that you had Shen Yun here. What was the feedback from the community, people that saw this performance?
Well, as in most places, people really enjoyed it. They thought it was beautiful. They thought it was different and unique from other things that they'd seen. And also they felt that it was kind of uplifting. You know, after all, it is a traditionally, spiritually based art form. And a lot of people noticed that and appreciated it.
What's unique about the orchestra?
Well, the Shen Yun Orchestra is basically a regular Western symphony orchestra with the addition of special traditional Chinese classical instruments like the erhu and the pipa, who have a unique sound. And then all the music is original, newly composed music, and it uses Western forms and traditional Chinese musical forms as well.
Yeah, and all the music, the orchestra, that's all performed live?
Oh, yes.
That's beautiful,
that's
right?
great.
And that enhances that emotional reaction, which people talk about having when they see this show.
Yeah, it's the live music.
Yeah.
It
And
does
they just
have
tour
something.
across the country?
All over the United States and Canada, Europe, East Asia, and expanding into South America and most of the world.
So for our viewers who saw this when it was last in Omaha, will this be a different show in that, does it change year to year or every so often?
Yes, completely different show every year. Now there are certain themes. They like to include some of the ethnic, you know, Mongolian dances or Tibetan dances. There's usually at least one program that's contemporary about, you know, the scene in China today and the suppression of various minority groups and so forth. But all the music, all the dance choreography, all the backdrops, all the costumes, new every year.
Yeah, I know it's in Omaha for a short time. Any talk about it coming back again next year?
Well, as I say, Shen Yun tours every year, and we want him to come every year, so if we can make the connection,
make it work, right?
They'll be here.
Well, for now, you have 2 shows to choose from. Tickets are available for the 7:30 show on Saturday and 2:30 on Sunday. If you are interested in purchasing tickets, we welcome you to visit ticketomaha.com. Shen Yun at the Orpheum Theater. Thank you, Loren. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's been wonderful.
Appreciate your
Really
time.
good show.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
Hard
You
not
folks
to, I
too.
know.
Yeah, it should be a good weekend for me.
It'll be a great
And thank you
weekend.
very much. And you did do that very well. So I was afraid I'd be on the camera
He
all
said
the
live
time.
TV, how's this going to work? We're trained professionals, Loren. You sit tight for just a second, okay? And then we'll send it to break.